welcome back, Fandom Night. We are on the Saturday cast, is where we do random topics and things and stuff and discussions and awesome and William Bush, Reploid Bill, and a do it.
And Sud-Level Imsario. Scott Action Jackson.
Me.
Him.
Ooh. Him.
Ooh.
Him.
Ooh.
I'm him. You know,
Ooh.
him. If I had a crab claw, I'm him. From the Powerpuff Girls.
Ooh.
And I'm not afraid to say that I watched it.
Blossom, Commander and the leader.
I like Buttercup, but whatever.
She's the toughest fighter.
You want to have a debate? We'll talk about Powerpuff Girls for 15 minutes. I can do that.
No, you already wasted
Nick
the
the
15
Lone Palette,
minutes
let's do
and
this
take
shit!
a piss.
Okay, we are at nearly a minute. So, today,
Hey, only 14 left to go.
Seth. Why'd I say Seth? It has
I
nothing to do
don't
with you. We'll be
It never
making-
does!
Get the fuck out of here.
You got his own
do
stuff.
some
You got his own stuff.
I did, I know. But today, this guy over here wanted to have a battle.
Oh, once again, it's about me.
Once again,
Yeah.
it's about you. You wanted to
It's
have a
all
battle.
about him.
So, Wing Zero versus New Gundam. Debate start at 11 minutes. We decide. Go.
Dude, I didn't do any of my research.
Good job. Go.
Way to go, asshole.
I don't know, how broke was New Gundam?
It had the funnels.
No, I mean, like, what's the biggest thing it blew up?
It has the Psycho Frame. The Psycho Frame allows Amuro to control the Gundam at a near psychic level, making his
Yeah.
response time literally milliseconds.
And since Gundam Wing is literally like a copy from the original series, Wing Zero also has something similar to that. Because
He has a forced... Wing Zero can force you to be a new type, but does not have the Psycho Frame.
Yeah,
It's
no, it
still
doesn't.
But you know
gears
what
and
it
controls.
does have?
Epion is
A
also the
massive
same thing.
fucking cannon that
But-
shoots through a fucking
But
asteroid
it's still
the
gears
size
and
of a
controls.
planet.
Yeah.
When you look at Amuro inside of the new Gundam, he's in this like egg thing, and there's these two circles, and he just holds on to them, and the entire thing is a screen, so he can see everywhere, and then he's basically thinking more than anything else. He's just thinking what
Well-
needs to happen.
The thing about that I didn't know, and you explained this to me at work, was the whole in the Universal Century, real science.
A good portion of it. It's pseudo, but it's based in all real science.
While Gundam
Yeah,
Wing,
science.
while Gundam Wing is
Fake science.
broke,
Yeah.
and but with the Wing Zero and its fucking particle kill everything gun.
That shoots an asteroid the size of a planet in half.
But
Yeah.
that gun, when he fires it, New Gundam has the
funnels.
no, what is it? It is part of the funnel system, but it can create an actual barrier around Gundam.
How long can it last?
Oh, yeah.
Because
It
that-
seems to survive
how much-
almost
Because
anything.
that gun that Hero has can take down a colony.
From what I'm seeing, it seems to survive almost anything. And destroying a colony, believe it or not, is not nearly as difficult as you think it is. Side
Yeah.
7 was destroyed by blowing up 2 Zaku's.
Yeah.
It ripped a hole in the side of the colony, spun it uncontrollably, and destroyed it.
Yeah, the only thing that made the colony that Wing Zero destroyed so ridiculous was it was like, wasn't it like 12 like thick as fuck or like armor-plated barriers that closed in on it? Like that's the only thing that made it hardcore, was it had to shoot through like all these, half-mile...
While weapons go to the Gundam wing, I will admit,
Yeah.
I'll admit that gun is broke.
But how
Yeah.
about
The defensive property of New Gundam, those funnel shields,
Yeah.
I've never seen
ridiculous.
anything get through it.
Okay.
All energy-based attacks seem to just simply
So it's
divert.
basically an unstoppable force hitting an immovable object. It's an impossibility. The fight's a draw. Done.
No,
No.
because there's a lot more to this. Response time, I think, goes to New Gundam. Because the Psycho Frame is thought.
Yep.
I think it does it.
As long as you
I
can
see
think
you
faster
firing
than
that
your
gun.
opponent.
I'm like, I better put on that barrier. I already did that.
Yep.
Now,
I see a guy over
I
there.
have
He
a
should
question.
probably die.
now let me ask you.
My funnels.
If I shoot you in face with big ass
No.
stupid rifle,
No, I am not connected in that way.
no, you got
It's not G
barrier up.
Gundam.
No, and you got barrier up. Do you fly backwards from the force of the boom?
The concussive force of the
Like, are you pushed back by my constant beam of fuck you?
It's not constant. We've seen multiple times that
Yeah.
even the final version of Wing can only fire the gun so many times, and it only fires in spurts.
All right.
It goes.
So I
it
still
fires
hit you
for about
hard
4
as
seconds.
shit.
Yeah.
I still hit you hard as shit for 4 seconds. Do you go back?
I believe that you.
Probably.
I believe that
Yeah.
with the
And how far?
I probably get pushed back, but then you're never going to hit me with that gun again because I'm going to know. And second, pilots come into play here. I'm a new type. You're fake. I'm real. I see the future.
Yeah.
If you're going to shoot that gun, in the words
I
of
just
Shar
need a
Aznavour,
blue guy to
when they say,
chop me,
when they
I'll be
say,
fine.
"Oh my God, Shar, what is that gun? I've never seen a weapon like that in my life." Who cares as long as the pilot doesn't hit us?
Well,
Miss.
And we're in space.
The final frontier.
which.
There's plenty of room.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You can miss all day
You
with
can
that
only
gun.
move in 16 directions, Bill.
And while you're moving, while you're missing with that stupid badoom, if I know it's not going to hit me, I have 6 funnels and my gun and these turrets and these missiles
Yeah.
that I can unload crazy. Because while he's dedicated to that stupid gun, that's all he can do. He never shot that gun and went directly to the sword or fired the bullets from his helmet. I can have the funnels come off of me, shoot in 6 different directions while I'm piercing you from a 6th with my gun, while I'm looking at an area where you might go shooting my Vulcan cannons, while I'm shooting the missiles to another quadrant. And all I gotta do is think it. I don't gotta do it. I gotta think it.
Yeah.
It does the rest.
That's literally the only thing that makes the Psycho frame as ridiculously retarded as it is. If you can outthink the other person. Like, normally, in a normal Gundam, you have to play as a chess match. You have to be a few steps ahead in order to make sure that you're clearing out enemies and getting yourself into a better position to take out your enemy. Not this time! If I can think faster than you, you're dead, I live.
Okay, let's say that after.
Except nukes.
Okay, let's say afterwards. When you're done with it, when you're done with
And in
all-
terms of
You don't
Vernier
know I got
boost,
it, you're
in
dead.
terms of Vernier
True.
boost, the new Gundam, because all
I
the
will
other
go
guys,
Predator.
all the other guys that tried to help, they broke up and fell. When Amuro finally broke the bounds of what the new Gundam's Vernier thruster was capable of, he pushed the asteroid back into orbit. It caused him to do this weird thing where his mind and body actually melded with the Psycho frame, and he actually ceased to exist. But the Vernier thrust of New Gundam at the end, right before it thundered out of existence, pushed Astris back into orbit. That thing that was the asteroid that Shar tried to drop on the planet.
What is up with everybody trying to drop asteroids on the planet?
I pushed it back.
they cause quite a bit of
It's
destruction.
stupid.
massive,
It's because the
ridiculous damage.
Universal Century did it, so everybody copies it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Dude, if you watch the Universal Century,
You know
every
who
single
didn't copy that?
It's kind of
Gee.
like it's kind of like when we
She
were
didn't
playing.
try to drop an asteroid. They didn't need to.
And,
Yeah, no, okay,
They weren't
I'll
cool
give you
enough.
that one.
They
Yeah,
just,
it's-
they
it's
just shot the
kinda like,
Kamehameha powered by love. That's it.
It's like when we were
while
talking Final Fantasy earlier.
I'm a normal psychic that's actually tapped into the Psycho frame, you're being fed delusionary nightmares that if you can't figure out truth or fact or fiction or whatever, I could probably kill you while you're having your nightmare.
which is a bad thing about Gundam Wing Zero is that if I can't figure out what's real and what's an illusion, I'm dead. Yeah, you're right.
I'll just send the infinite forces of the Doom bots.
The weapons that you have is this saber.
I have a beam saber.
You have a
Right,
beam
sir?
saber.
Yeah.
I have a beam saber. You have that gun. You have 2 guns.
Yeah, because it breaks
put
up.
it together.
Snaps in half.
Yeah.
Yep, it breaks into
becomes
2,
even more
becomes
broke when
1.
It comes to 1.
He has the Vulcan cannons on his head.
That's it.
It's called the Twin Buster, isn't it?
Yeah, but you know that in Wing, once he fires that gun,
I think that's it.
He's good to go.
That's what you
Yeah.
got.
He also can turn into a plane.
Yeah, I was about to say, technically he has a secondary form, but meh.
And,
In space, it really... Alright, in space, planes don't do well unless
Yeah.
you were a Veritech fighter.
Yeah.
So, I have
Normal plane, not
funnels.
so much.
I have funnels. I have a hyper bazooka attached to my back.
11.
I have the sniper rifle. I have these. I have the missiles on the side of my arms. I have the saber.
So aren't you just a small armada?
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
Oh, and if all else fails, there is actually a version of the retarded-ass Gundam hammer for New Gundam.
I forgot about that too, yeah.
Gundam Hammer!
Mace in face!
Mace the face.
Spin that
Face
motherfucker
mace.
around.
He rhymed.
In space.
The reason why I wanted to pit these two together is because in Gundam Wing Zero is pretty broke, and in the series that New Gundam's in, he's broke. I
I
wanted
should
to
have just pitted New Gundam versus Zeta. Because they both had that
Yeah.
stupid little bubble shield.
New Gundam would still be
Zeta would get raped.
Zeta would get raped by
Yeah.
New Gundam.
But it's still closer of a match than...
Zeta
Fucking
was
Wing.
89, I think. I believe New Gundam is 93.
New Gundam
Yeah.
is
Time!
cool.
It's New Gundam.
Yep, New Gundam.
Well, we'll start with you, Bill.
If you knew where my vote was going, I had to defend.
New Gundam.
You told me to defend New Gundam.
I did. Seth.
New Gundam.
It's already 3...
Yeah, it's
3 on
already
New.
3 against,
New wins on this.
I knew New was gonna win.
I will say I
Because
believe
he
that if
broke
you
as a
could hit
fucking
him
joke.
with that stupid gun,
You might not be.
he would be dead as shit. He would be dead instantly if you could hit him with that gun.
Except his brain would immediately, at the last second, at the very least, be like, "Oh shit! Boom! There's a bubble."
The
Yeah,
problem is though
considering
is
the
that
fact
with
that-
you being psychic,
Yeah.
it may seem like you're unbeatable, but you can be beat. Amuro has.
Amuro's been bested before,
He's been bested before. He can be beat.
but usually when he has been beat, it's been a fault of the technology. The Gundam RX-78-2 was actually too slow. He accidentally broke it because his reaction time was too fast for the unit to keep up.
Yep.
And
Oh
he
shit!
wore out
Gundam,
the
we
arms.
need to move that arm there.
He actually wore out the arms and leg unit by pushing it too hard. And they had to come up with this new solution where they introduced a magnetic coating
Yep.
so that there was zero friction in the movement of the gun.
Well, since everybody picked New Gundam, and even though I was trying to defend Wing Zero, but you
Well,
came up with
technically, if it were to come down to it, mech versus mech, if you just had random jackass and random jackass in it, technically the battle would be very ridiculous. But considering the fact that you have fucking Armoro, who's been in how many fucking wars?
He was in the 1-year war, drafted as a child by accident. He then moved to train Federation soldiers during Zeta.
Mhm.
During Double Zeta, he saw a combat tour. We don't get to see it, but he saw a combat tour.
Yep.
And then because of that combat tour, he was brought back into service. And in 0093, he was brought into the science development frame where he created New Gundam. And the Psycho frame was given to him by none other than the ever-cocky Char Aznable. Char Aznable designed the Psycho frame for himself, but then wanted to best Amuro on fair terms, so sent the design specs to him like, stop me, bitch.
Yeah. So, once again, he's been through that many wars. You have Hiro.
And he's a professional designer.
He's a mercenary.
He helped design Because once the RX-78-2 became his, he helped design the spec designs that would later lead to the magnetic coating and the process time for how the Gundams would work. He helped design, it was his battle data that helped create the GIMs. The GIM command class was a refit by his studies, and he created the Alex. That's his design spec.
From Warren
And then
Pocket.
New Gundam.
Well,
So he also understands the technology far better than your average, I'm a sad fucking...
Mercenary.
I'm a
mercenary
cloud
with a...
wannabe inside of a mobile suit.
Well, basically, here's how it goes. New Gundam wins this fight. So, we want to continue to do this kind of thing. Since we did the monster versus, we kind of want to do this. I started making a little list. This was the first one on the list. The next one that I would like to do is, it's still Universal Century versus Gundam Wing, but we're going with Principality's mobile suit and Oz's mobile suit. I told you Zaku 2 versus a Leo.
He wants to do the Zaku 2 versus the Leo.
Leo, you mean like the Wolf Mech Gundam thing?
No, the Leo.
They're both mass-produced. We're going with
They were the mass-produced mobile suit back zone of the Empires. The backbone.
The first, the first mobile
Which
suit.
one am I thinking of? Because it was from that the Gundam Battle Assault 3.
No clue.
It was the wolf-looking one with the double blades.
I don't know on the top of my head, but
that had to do with Gundam Seed. I'm not professional at Gundam Seed.
Okay.
So,
I'm just now starting the actual series.
See, I liked Seed.
So, mass production is what we're going for. So, that should be the next episode.